Here is a small update to keep you up to date on the progress that I've done to Cameronville so far. And don't forget to like and subscribe after. But Cameronville City is that I put in a sign that welcomes you to my city, Cameronville City. And then I added some blue jays as a finishing touch in my city. Now there's birds. And then I added some 2 new military vehicles without guns on them coming into Cameronville. That one that you can control by computer. And my museum is still the same, with the tree in the corner. And then my person is still the same, and these people are still the same, driving around. And then there's a new pink car in the corner there. This museum has and says he's in the car driving. And then there's a lawn tractor that's cutting the grass right there. And then these are new plants that I added. And then I added a street light. And there's an Easter egg. Do you see the guys hiding there that are in the log suits? That's an Easter egg for you. And there's some more blue jays on the mountain. And then there's a welder that's routing the door sets because they don't want people to go in there. And there's a mountain lion. And there's a gumball machine and more blue jays. And there's a smart car that I added and Lightning McQueen and a cursor on his bike. And these are all the new plants that I added to the layout for the green scenery. And there's an air person from driving his tractor to cut the grass. And then I added a phone booth where you can talk on the phone. And then there's a new figure that I added. There's some new figures over there. And then there's 2 new figures right there in front of Grandma and Grandpa. They're walking, talking to the cop. And then there's the Yellow Submarine and the Beatles. And there's the Minions car. And right here is new. I added a ramp that goes up to the 2nd level. And there's a tree that I put in with plants and stuff because it's supposed to represent an abandoned staircase. Because I built a new staircase on the other side to get up here. And right here is the farm with all the chickens. Yeah, and there's a tree that I added on like a hill that I tried to build. And that's the shed where they put the lawn tractors and the farm equipment. And this right here is the hotel that you can go to in Cameronville and pay to go in one of the rooms. And the person there in the corner is going to his room, and same with the other person. And then underneath, it's the same idea. There's beds, 2 beds, and there's a room with a staircase that goes up, with a shelf and a couch, and a girl walking. I was wanting to go to the 2nd floor, and the person at the desk where you pay. And that right there is a person that's getting ready to go to the hotel. And that's the parking lot for the hotel. And on the other side, a new building that I put in is the Lego store. And station. And crosswalk and signal. And also I put 2 new Speed Champion cars. They're just driving around and driving along in Cameronville. Visiting Cameronville, getting ready to go to the Lego store. And now I'm going to show you stuff on the other side. And then the other new thing that I did to the airport is I added a guard dog and barbed wire fence and sandbags. Then I added an airport car driving along. And this gate can open and close. Sorry if this thing fell. I'll fix it. And that's a phone you can use to talk to people. And I put a street sweeper that's cleaning the airport. And then on the other side, I put a science table. Yeah, where they can do science and experiments and stuff. And then there's cameras because their cameras are watching if someone steals the helicopter. And that's a billboard. There's graffiti on it. It says police. And then these guys are just walking and guarding the station. Someone sneaks into the military base in Cameronville. And then there's the training ground with the number of the base. 47 is the number of the base. Area 47. And that's a new volcano that I added. And landscape stuff. And I added some porta potties on the side there and some sandbags to protect the soldiers. And a sink. And they're doing construction on the tracks. That's why all the tracks are there. Putting in the tracks, and then I put some green scenery in the corner, and that's the gym. Where the top level is the place where the people live, and the bottom is the gym and washroom. You can go if you need to use the washroom. And then there's 2 new people that are visiting my city, 2 new girls. And their dogs is chilling on the bench in the corner beside the city hall and beside my person's office. And then here are the workers that are working on the track, deciding where to put it. And then here's a new part of the building. That's the sleeping quarters. And underneath has one guy that's looking on his computer watching the trains go around. And then 2 burgers are deciding to rob the bank. They won't get very far because there's a security guard right in the office on the other side. And there's the bank truck for the bank. And it's a parking lot, so there's a police car, there's a dump truck, and there's another car there. And there's a person driving through, looking for a parking space. And then here's a new house that I built with the kitchen and cellar on the second level. And the first level is the 2 beds. This is one room with a TV, bed, desk to sit at, and a couch, and some flowers. That's all it is. And there's an electric car that's charging up, getting electricity that the people want. And then there's a drag arm. There's an old plant thing I put in the layout to put some scenery. And then there's a new police officer on top of the police station that I added. That's looking around with another police officer in the corner. And there's another cop right there on that side in a white blue uniform. That's guarding also, and there's another one. Just to be funny, this construction worker made a little scene where it makes it look like he's lost. Doesn't know where he is. And here's an overview of my whole city in one shot. And this is what it looks like all together. And here's the other side. And this is it on the other side. This is a shot of what it looks like from the other side. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching my second update of my Lego City, Cameronville City.